will drop ship to save my life. Just drop ship. Let's talk about drop shipping and selling on MAKRO. Can you, as a MAKRO seller, drop ship for your online store? Welcome to another video. If this is your first time, please subscribe. On this channel we talk about e-commerce, business, drop shipping, side hustles, and everything in between. So if that is your kind of content, please feel free to join this family by pressing the subscribe button. And please don't forget to like this video, share, and leave a comment. So one of the questions that I get quite a lot is, can I drop ship when I'm selling on MAKRO? And the answer is yes. It is a straight yes. You can drop ship for your MAKRO store. However, you have to be the one who knows drop shipping. You really must know what is dropshipping and how does dropshipping work. I've seen a lot of people say, I dropship from my MAKRO store, I dropship from my Take-A-Lot store, where in actual fact they don't dropship, they buy on demand. They list their products, and when they do get orders, they go in store or they go to their suppliers and buy the product. That is not dropshipping. That is simple buying on demand. When you are dropshipping, you can never put your hands on the actual product. You will never have the actual product with you. So going to buy in store when you get orders, it's simple buying on demand. It is not dropshipping. If you're going to dropship as a MAKRO seller, it means you will take the pictures from your supplier. We'll talk about suppliers a little bit later. Take the pictures from your supplier, you list the pictures or you list the products on your MAKRO store without having it in stock. And the good thing about MAKRO is you can add more than one address to your MAKRO portal. So if you want to dropship, you can add your supplier's address as well, so that when you receive an order for that particular product that you're dropshipping, the courier company will collect straight from your supplier and not from you. So before you consider or before you start the dropshipping journey or dropshipping business on MAKRO, it is very important that you find yourself a very reliable supplier, or suppliers if you want to work with more than one supplier. Very important when you are dropshipping to work with reliable suppliers. It is very, very important, because remember, you do not have control of the stock. You do not see the stock with your own eyes. You do not touch the stock with your own hands. So you are literally relying on your supplier to do all the good work. So if you are going to work with a dodgy supplier, that is going to cost you. That will cost you very, very much. So it's important that you find yourself a reliable supplier. Obviously, you want to find a supplier that is selling products or a product that you have interest in selling or that you are interested in selling on your MAKRO portal. Find a supplier that has that winning and selling product that will do exceedingly well on MAKRO. Find a supplier that is very reliable. Find a supplier that is very communicative, that communicates about everything. A supplier that is easy to reach out to. A supplier that you can just send a message and ask, hey, how is this product? What are the features of this product? So on and so forth. A supplier that dispatches orders on time, and a supplier that dispatches correct orders. You do not want a supplier that will constantly make mistake or send out the wrong products. You don't want that, because customers can return, and a lot of returns can affect your account. If you have a lot of returns, MAKRO can actually suspend your account for a certain period of time. And also, you don't want bad reviews. So make sure that you have a supplier who, when a customer orders a microwave, they will send out a microwave, not a toaster. So it is very important to find a very reliable supplier. I cannot emphasize enough on that one. Do your job, do your part, do your research, and find a very reliable supplier. And when you have found yourself a supplier, then go ahead and ask them for their address and add the address to your macro portal, right? And obviously you can take the pictures from them, or you take the pictures from their WhatsApp, from their Facebook, and list the products on your macro store. Remember, when you are listing the product, or when you list the product, you will add your own profit. If a supplier is selling a microwave for 500 rand, you are going to be selling it for more than 500, so that you can make your own profit. If you want to know more about dropshipping, please do watch my videos under the dropshipping playlist. I do go in detail as to how dropshipping works and how you can price your products. After adding your supplier's address and after listing the products, when you receive an order, when you are processing that order, make sure that you select the supplier's address for collection. When you are processing the order, there is an option on the portal where you can choose an address where the order will be collected from. So if you receive an order of a product that you are drop shipping, make sure that you select the correct address and do not select your own address, because if you select your address, the courier guy will come to you to collect instead of going to the supplier. So when you are processing your order, make sure that you select your supplier's order. And before you actually process your order, when you see that you've got a new order of a product that you are drop shipping, send your supplier a message first before you process the order, because you want to double make sure that the product is indeed still in stock. You send your supplier a message, hey, order of this microwave, color black, do you still have it in stock before I process my order? Make sure that you send that message to your supplier, and when they do confirm that yes, we still have the microwave, you can then go to your portal and process your order, select your supplier's address, then the courier guy will go straight to your supplier to collect the order. When you have processed the order, again, send your supplier a message, inform them that, hey, I have an order, the courier guy will come today, tomorrow, whatever the case may be, to collect. Please pack this order for me and have it ready for collection. It is all about communication. You want to communicate with your supplier. You don't want to take them by surprise. Remember, you are not their only customer. They have a lot of customers. So if you stay on your feet and you stay on your fingers, you communicate with them, you will run a smooth and a very successful dropshipping business. But if you don't communicate, if you don't ask them if the product is still in stock, or if you don't inform them that the courier guy will come and collect, they will not know. When the courier guy goes there, they will tell them that we don't have this, or we have not packed this order yet. So make sure that you stay in communication with your supplier. That's why I will always say, have a very good relationship with your supplier. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be chitty-chatty and friends with your supplier. A very good business relationship, like ube ngumuntu okwaziyo ukusebenzisana nabantu, so that your business can run smoothly. Communicating ensures that everyone is on the same page, everyone understands what needs to be done and what needs to go out. And like I said, you want to minimize irritants. Do not want to find yourself in a position where a customer is returning something not because they don't like it or it was damaged, but because it was completely wrong. So if you have always wondered if you can dropship for your macro store, absolutely, you can absolutely dropship successfully. And I'm saying this because you guys know I'm all about dropshipping, and I'm actually dropshipping for my macro store. I will dropship to save my life. I will just dropship any given chance. So yes, I am dropshipping for my macro store. Yes, it is going very well. I've not had any issues, no returns, because I've been working with this supplier for a very long time. I communicate. I do not assume that the product is still in stock. I make sure that at least once a week I will check if the product is still available. Before I process the order, I will check with the supplier if the product is still available, and of course after processing the order on my portal, I will let the supplier know that they can pick the order, the courier company will come and collect. Also give my supplier the customer's details. Remember to always give your supplier the customer's details, because if you don't, the courier guy will go there and say, we have an order we are here to collect Nolwazi's order, and the supplier will be like, we don't know of any Nolwazi. Make sure that you send your supplier the customer's details and let them know that, okay, the courier guy will come and collect this, or the courier company, because it might not be the courier guy. The courier company will come and collect this order. These are the customer's details. If you can find yourself a reliable supplier that you can communicate with on WhatsApp, a supplier that posts AMA updates regularly, either on WhatsApp groups or on their Facebook page or on their WhatsApp catalog, but you do want a supplier that is very active on the social media platforms, either WhatsApp or Facebook. You want to be able to see what is going on, what is available, what is sold out as well. This is more especially for those who opened their accounts on MAKRO or who applied to sell on MAKRO, but you either do not have money to buy stock, or you just have not found that selling product. Dropshipping will help you, because you don't have to buy stock. You can test different products from your supplier without buying any stock. If this video was informative, please remember to give it a thumbs up, press that like button, leave a comment, and be kind to share to your community on WhatsApp, on Facebook, or on your YouTube community. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.